I have not been doing well the past few months. It just so happened that I had some issues with my new issues arise with my health, and then something pretty devastating happened at work, which I am still processing, and I'll probably need another 6 months to process. And then the January events hit, and I am a complete mess. I have a hard time moving on. That's because I'm a special snowflake. And I'm no longer ashamed to admit to my limitations, and I'm no longer feeling weak because I'm devastated. I'm just letting my freaking devastation take over my life. The good things that happened were all connected to the January events. So I finally joined an organization which I actually was invited to some time ago, but I was too afraid to go and talk to these people. But finally, the January events were the straw that broke the camel's back. So now I am trying to help organize here where I live, which I think is a great win for me. And I should have done that earlier because I have a passion for writing in Russian, my native language, and now I can finally practice. And I urge anyone who hasn't yet joined an org to do that as soon as possible, because this is the only thing that we can do. As individuals, we are useless. We are trash. So don't think that you will be able to do much on your own. This stupid great man theory has been proven to be stupid. So don't you believe it. Even if you're great, you're not going to be able to be as great as 100 people, okay? Their potential together is always going to outweigh your single person's potential. So I've never believed in myself as a great person, but I've always been afraid of other people, and I still am, but I'm having to just suck it up. And I'm having to learn to socialize all over again with the people who are closer to my age, not somebody who is significantly older or younger, which is what I'm used to. And I am learning to step on my own throat, so to speak, and I'm learning to feel comfortable in discomfort. So if you're neurodivergent, they often tell you that. Just suck it up and do it. I'm not going to give you this advice, but I'm just going to share that it is kind of working for me. Pushing myself out of my comfort zone has been helpful. Like, I pushed myself out of my comfort zone with these videos. I pushed myself out of my comfort zone by talking to people online about communism and socialism. And now I've pushed myself the farthest I have ever thought I could. So I started writing in my native language, which I've always wanted but have always been so intimidated to do. And some of these pieces have been published and people read them, and some people didn't like them, and some people liked them, but it doesn't matter. What matters is that I did it and it's out there, and if it is helpful, then great, but it is helpful to me. So it is kind of a paradoxical, dialectical thing, isn't it? I am talking to other people, I've joined an organization, and it is helping me. It's maybe not as helpful to them as it is to me. That is not to say that you should seek out an organization for your own selfish reasons. That is to say that there is usually an upside to an uncomfortable event. So I encourage you to consider options, because talking about communism and socialism may be immensely helpful, even if you only do it to a limited amount of people. But doing it on your own is really disheartening. And I can tell you from experience, having had this channel for a year and a half, it is so disheartening to just talk to oneself. I mean, it is needed as a therapy, but after a while, you just feel like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm not motivated. I feel like no one is benefiting from this, then why do it? So now, being a part of a group of people, I don't feel that anymore. I feel that whatever I do is going to end up benefiting at least somebody, and not just me. So that is what I have to say for today. And I have a lot of videos pre-filmed about my own personal journey, which I felt was kind of inappropriate to post right after the January events. But I think this video is going to be published sometime in February, so then possibly at the end of February you are going to see some of those videos about my own personal journey, which I made in a manner that's not going to be very accessible to everyone. Like, I wrote in my usual convoluted manner, which is like all of the unnecessary allegories and all of the unnecessary analogies and images of hell and whatnot. This is the kind of style that has kind of emerged and stuck with me despite my own wishes. But I will publish them anyway because I think they're quite brilliant, honestly. I wrote those texts and I read them over and over and over again, and I just like them. So I'm going to publish them because of that. So I hope you're doing well, and I hope that you join forces with other comrades and we all zoom into the bright future together.